Happy morning, children. Once again, welcome to class 9 maths. So, we are dealing with chapter 1 number system. Already we have seen what is rational numbers. Just a recap of it. So, I have given integers, definition of integers, whole numbers and rational numbers. So, let us see the exercise, solutions to exercise 1.1. So, is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0? This is the question. So, the answer is yes. 0 is a rational number. It can be written in the form P by Q because the denominator can be 1, 2, 3 and so on. The second question. The answer to the second question. What is the question is, find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. So let Q1 be the rational number between 3 and 4. So you have to find N. So N is 6. So put Q is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and so on. So you'll be getting the answer for it. Next question, find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Since we need to find the rational numbers, therefore we will multiply both the numerator and denominator by 6. So if you multiply by 6, you get 24 by 30 and 18 by 30. So the numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 are 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30, 23 by 30 and so on. So check this true or false. I have given the answers for it. Please write these answers in a separate notebook. Ma'am wants to see your classworks. So you maintain a separate notebook for it and write the chapters one by one. So today we'll see the next topic, irrational numbers. So what is an irrational number? As I already said, an irrational number is a number that cannot be written as a fraction of 2 integers. That cannot be written in the form of P by Q. Numbers that cannot be represented as a simple fraction. Such numbers are called irrational numbers. So I have given the examples there also. So this is an example from your textbook. Locate root 3 on the number line. Before drawing this, locating the number on the number line, we have to draw this right angle triangle and a simple solution here using Pythagoras theorem. Draw the Pythagoras theorem where hypotenuse is equal to root of base square plus height square. See in the diagram, it is root of 1 square plus root 2 the whole square. Root 2 the whole square will be equal to 2 because when you multiply root 2 into root 2, the root goes off. So you'll get the hypotenuse as root 3. So the next concept is real numbers and their decimal expression. This is your next concept in your textbook. So you know decimal numbers. All the fractions can be represented as a decimal number. So you have 2 types of decimal expansion. One is terminating and another one is non-terminating. In non-terminating you have 2 types. One is repeated terminating numbers and non-repeating terminating numbers. So let us see the examples here. Here the examples of terminating are 2.5. So where the decimal ends there, all the numbers are rational here. So coming to non-terminating, you have the example of non-terminating and repeating. See the example there. It is 2.55555. It goes on. It doesn't stop. So such numbers are called non-terminating and the digits are repeating. And the next one is non-terminating, non-repeating. So example is the value of pi is the best example. You can see the value of pi is 3.14159265 and it goes on without stopping. So here these numbers are rational and whereas these numbers are irrational. Now we'll see in detail about a terminating decimal number. A terminating decimal number must have a finite number of digits after the decimal point. Finite means countable. For example, see here it is 3 by 8. When you divide 3 by 8, the answer is 0.375. So after the decimal point, you have the digits 3, 7 and 5 so that you can count it. So such numbers are called finite numbers. So any finite number is okay for a terminating decimal number. So non-terminating decimals, you can see the example in detail now. 1 by 3. So if you divide 1 by 3, you'll get the answer like this, 0.33333. It goes on. So that you can write this as 3 or over the 3 you can put a slash like this. It resembles that the 3 goes on repeating. And 25 by 26. So it is non-terminating and non-repeating. See the answer here. It is 0.961538 and it goes on without stopping. So the next one is recurring and non-recurring decimals. So recurring means the digits which continues and goes on. Repeating decimals and non-repeating the same. So you can see the examples, some more examples of it so that you can understand better. So now I'll give an worksheet for you. So try these numbers and find out the answer whether they are terminating or non-terminating. So when you divide and see, you can find out whether they are terminating or non-terminating. So I'll give you the answers of it soon. So today's work is to try this worksheet as well as you have to do your exercise 1.1 in your notebook. Go through the book textbook if you have, or else I'll send you the PDF of the question as well as the answers. Copy it neatly and keep it as a record. So we'll see the next 1.2 exercise in the next video. Until then, stay safe at home, children. Thank you very much.